morning, everyone. This is LaFay. Well, you know who I am. Of course you do. Anyway, it is a great morning, and we are in still Nova Scotia, but Sydney this morning, and I do have an excursion. I am going to the Braddock and Alexander Graham Bell Museum, and I have to be out on the pier at 9:30. Again, I do not have the pier side. I am on the non-pier side, which I will show you that in a minute. But I did want to share that we now get these fun times, and you can also pull up what is happening or the schedule of events on your mobile phone, whatever device you have, where you can download the Carnival Hub app. I don't walk around with this paper all the time, but I do have my phone pretty much all the time, so I can pull up things there. But what I usually do on my phone is the events that I want to go to, I can like those events, and then it becomes a part of my personal planner, so I don't have to keep strolling through numerous events. I can just go to my personal planner and it will tell me the next event and when that is happening. So I do have that on there, and I'll do that in a little bit. The time right now is about 7:30, and I will be leaving out of my room at about 8 o'clock. I will have Lido breakfast this morning since it is an early morning. I do like the dining room, but I don't want to be rushing and pushing it. So whatever I was going to order in the dining room is just more of a formal sit down, and I don't have to look for seats. I can just reserve a table. But anyway, we have the fun day schedule of events. This is for the entire day for Sydney, and it has everything in here in the times. It has the music, the shopping, the movies, the events for your kids, the spa, the shore excursion, and then it talks about food and all that. It has the top entertainment, which is what I usually pay attention to, because the top entertainment will tell me what the shows are tonight, and also if there are any type of trivias. But the most important thing for me would be the shows. It tells us what the comedy is, all that kind of great entertainment that I absolutely love on the Carnival cruise line. So let's go to breakfast, but first let's see this view of Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Good morning.
He's awake. He's really awake, y'all. This is the Lido deck when his night is quiet. They're doing exercises this morning. I probably should have done that. It's still cleaning out the pool. Like I say, it's too cold to be in it anyway, so they keep it pretty much closed the whole time. I don't think anyone is raising a fuss about it. told her I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat that stuff. None of it. I'm straight and happy vegetarian. But that's for you meat eaters. Finished with breakfast. Now I'm heading to the gangway on deck 0. So I already have my bags and don't need to go back to the room. So I'm glad I did grab them because it is 9 o'clock and I have to be on the pier at 9:15. And depending on how many people are trying to get off the ship today, it could be a little busy on these elevators to get to the 0 deck. But we're going to give it a try. I'll take car W to deck 1 and then I'll walk down to deck 0. I'll see how many more people are trying to do the same thing. We're going down to
I'm still waiting for you.
0. We are off the ship and I'm a little early. They're setting up the tents. They have like a seating area and water. And the excursion guides are over there, so that's where I'm heading to find my tour guide for today. They have photographers here. They do have 2 gangways. All these shops will be open soon. But right now they're getting us here. And there is Walmart.
If you want to have a look at the map, you can see we left the Port of Sydney, which is the bright red star to the right of the map. And we're now traveling on that yellow 105 Trans-Canada Highway towards the deck, which is pretty much in the center of the island. If you look down at the white inset of the entire province of Nova Scotia, you can see Cape Breton is at the upper right-hand corner, the tip. Nova Scotia has about 1 million residents. Cape Breton as a whole island has about 150,000. So you can see while we're about 1/5 of the land mass, we only have about 1/10 of the population here. Cape Breton is shaped, the upper portion where the Cape Breton Highlands National Park is, that whole western side of the island is shaped a bit like a lobster claw. And that's appropriate since lobster is one of our main exports here from the island. And you can see the Brador Lakes in the middle of the island, large inland sea. The Cape Breton Highlands National Park is one of the island's biggest attractions, as is the Cabot Trail, which you may have heard of, which circles the Cape Breton Highlands National Park and actually starts and ends in Bedeck. When we get to a look-off a little later on, you'll be able to see a section of the Cabot Trail from there. Trans-Canada Highway, and in just a mile or so you're going to see the big switchbacks that had to be put in the highway to get it to meet with this bridge.
Good old switchboard. Anyone remember any of these phones? This is my era right here. Rotary dial. Then you get the push button. And you remember that huge phone right there? How many of you still have one of these? And even that. Just a few other things that were donated by Alexander Bell's daughters. I wanted to come and show you all Alexander Bell's aerial experiment. Isn't that cool? It's huge and it's suspended from the ceiling. And there's the boat. I forgot the name of it, but you can actually go in there. I think it has something to do with the high-speed boat on the frozen river, which I will show you all a picture of that as well. That's pretty cool. Another one of my seek and finds. It's right there. That little teacup, which is right there. And there it is. Badek is a village on Camp Green Island in northeastern Nova Scotia, Canada, with a population of 816 according to the 2021 census of population. The village was incorporated in 1908 and prospered in the 19th and early 20th centuries as a service and shipping center for surrounding mining, trapping, fishing, forestry, and farming activities. The graves of Alexander Graham Bell and his wife Mabel are located in Badek on the Bean Bree estate, of which there is no public access to this property. The town has a long history of being an inviting place to rest and admire the surrounding hills and water. Today, the economy depends on services, cultural activities, and tourism. Hi everyone, I am back. So it is actually a little late. It is about 8. Actually, not late, but you don't know what I mean. It's dark outside. But we have left Sydney, as you have already seen. And I did not go to dinner because I am not hungry. I didn't show you a picture, but when I arrived back on the ship from my excursion today, I went and had pizza because I was hungry. And I had 2 slices of pizza and a few fries. Not really. They were kind of cold anyway, so I didn't really eat a lot of those. But I don't know. Maybe it was just too late, but I'm not hungry. And I really wanted to go to the dining room because they had a vegan version of spaghetti carbonara, which is with plant-based bacon. And I really wanted to try that dish. And they also had fried chicken tenders. But just not hungry. I mean, I am still full from that. And I probably had that around maybe 2:30. And it is now about 8:15. And I'm still not hungry. So I am skipping dinner tonight. I also did not attend the first show tonight at 7 o'clock in the theater, but I do plan to attend the 9:30 show. The doors actually open at 9, so I am going to go and listen to Caribbean Sounds with Chris King for about 30 minutes, and then I'll head over to the theater when the doors open. And that show is actually, it is called, let me see, the show is Color My World, and they have a 7:30 and a 9:30 show. So I will go over there. It's actually Teatro Rosso is the name of that theater, but Chris King, he is doing Caribbean Sounds in the, I believe it's the Gongola Lounge, but I'll take you all along with me to that. Yes, he's in the Gongola Lounge using my it's about 8:27 now, and Chris King, he starts at 8:30, so I'm going to go and head on down to the 3rd deck, and I will take you all with me, so let's go. I feel like a night owl leaving my room at 8:30. Usually I am coming in my room, but I guess that's just the vibe I'm feeling tonight. So let's go down to the 3rd deck. It's where the Gongola Lounge is. And then we'll walk back up to the 5th deck. Let's see. Deck 3. Okay, that's this one. Alright. You can already hear the sounds.
we start the show, I do have a few advisories for you. Do be aware that tonight's show will feature bright flashing as well as strobing lights, laser beams, stage fog, and other technical effects. You're welcome to take photographs and to make videos, but please just make sure that your flash is turned off. Showtime is coming up.
Live for the applause, applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause.
Live for the way that they scream and cheer for you. Applause, applause, applause. Make it real loud.
Put your hands up, make them touch, touch. Put your hands up, make them touch, make them touch. Roll with the punches and take the hits. Sometimes I mess up, I swing and miss, but it's okay, I'm cool with it. And I still fall on my face sometimes, and I wanna see it painted, 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 painted for life.
Every night's like looking at a dark screen. You were never too young or too old to dream. You can make a fantasy into a reality, 'cause you created your own masterpiece. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain. I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are the streets and all the trees are too. I have a boyfriend and he's so blue.
Just goes with the fashion. It was love at first sight. When I turned out the light, so then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done.
Yet it was all yellow.
Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you.
I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you.
Let's go.
Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life around. Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life around. Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life. You're like a kaleidoscope. Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life. You're like a kaleidoscope. Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life around. Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life around. Hey na na na, oh, you keep turning, my life around. You're my masterpiece.
Venezia family, put your hands together for the cast and crew of Color My World. They are Playlist Productions. Salvation, Venezia, that is beautiful.